Today is April 10th, 2024. I ask you please stand and join with us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening once again. My name is Sal Mangano. I'm the chairman of the Rental Board. With me tonight are my fellow board members, Vice Chair Carla Bryant, Member Maria Idisi, Member Kelly Medwig, Member Mike Murray, Member Mark Smith. For the record, Member Patrick Nolan is excused this evening. For the record, we do have a quorum present. Before we begin calling the hearing scheduled for tonight, I would like to take a moment and explain our procedures. I will call the hearing scheduled one at a time in the order that has been published in our legal notices and listed on our agenda. Starting with case number one, I will read the legal notice aloud, and the applicant or an authorized representative will step up to the podium. The speaker must give his or her name and home address for the record. All speakers will be sworn in by myself. The applicant or representative will be given an opportunity to present any information that they wish to present to the board. If none, we'll proceed to board questions. After board questions, any interested parties will have the opportunity to speak. The applicant will be called back up at the end of the hearing to respond to any questions or concerns. The public hearing will likely be closed after the applicant answers any final questions. Should there be any open issues on the application or items that need to be remedied or corrected, the hearing may be held open in a longer period in the board's discretion to allow time for the applicant to make such corrections. Ladies and gentlemen, if you wish to speak, please keep it to the property issues and the property issues only. We ask you please silence your cell phones. If the person in front of you came up and spoke about the same issues that you're having with the same property, we just ask you to take a moment and, obviously just briefly speak about it, not speak about the exact same problems that the person in front of you spoke about. The rental board shall have the right to rely on any information that is presented by the applicant. If any such information is later found to be inaccurate or incorrect, the rental board may determine that in any approvals, rental permits, or other actions previously granted in connection with the application are null and void. At this time, I'm going to ask for the new applications. It's 50 South Emerson Avenue in Amityville. Please step forward. Good evening.
Hi.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Could we just have both of your names and home addresses?
Martin Strauch, 195 Melbury Road, Babylon.
Rosemary Strout, 195 Melbury Road, Babylon.
Okay, so you guys live together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Forever. And ever.
When the town sent you the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board have any questions or comments on this property?
No, thank
thanks.
you.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns about this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application's been approved. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You take down the sign and you can take off.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
Good night. Have a nice night.
You too.
31 Saltaire Road East in Lindenhurst. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Frank Delaccio, 1596 Straight Path, Lindenhurst.
Thank you, sir. When you said that the application on this property, you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent?
Yes.
Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns on this property?
No, thanks.
No, thank you.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns? Yes, ma'am. Okay, have a seat, sir. Yes, ma'am. Please come up.
Okay,
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
yes.
For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Harriet Talis Capispisan, 33 East Salter Road, Lindenhurst, New York, 11757.
Thank you. How may we help you, ma'am?
Well, I'm concerned that the rental next door to my house, usually when you rent a house, it's supposed to be daughter-mother
No,
No.
no, you don't have to be another daughter in the town. You know, this is to rent the whole house.
Yeah, but the whole house, they rent upstairs and downstairs.
No, no, it'll only be.
It's
It's a-
two
it's a
family
legal
downstairs now.
two-family.
You'll have your turn. You'll have your turn.
Yeah, it's
Is it illegal too?
Yeah, it's two upstairs and downstairs. Too many family. Sometimes I can't even park in the front of my own house. Couple times they come to my door and they go, "You can't park there." I park there in my own front house, in front of my house.
It's a one-family house. Okay, so it's a one-family house. So
Yeah.
we'll ask him if he's okay.
Yeah, it's one family house and two. How many families in there?
Well, it only could be one family then.
That's
No
what I
problem.
said. I don't mind one family, but two multiple families is not good.
Okay, well, we're going to ask him that question when he
It's
comes
too
back.
many people in the house.
Unfortunately, we can't, you know, if someone parks in front of your house, you don't own the street, so anybody can park in front of anyone.
I know, but you don't come to my door, knock on my door. I pay enough taxes that I could park wherever I want. And you tell me I can't park in front of my house?
No.
It's too many people, too many in and out all the time. The traffic is just not good. You know, okay, years ago they rented out, but one family now is have multiple
This
families.
is a new landlord, so he's here to get his first permit, so this, right, so this is the first permit. He's a new landlord, we'll find out when he bought the house, you know, we'll ask him, so.
Okay, he could rent it out if one family, but not
Of course, yeah, he's
multiple
only allowed to rent it out
upstairs and
to one family.
downstairs.
Right, it's only a one-family house, so he wouldn't get those-
Exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else here? that
Yes,
speak
right
about
here.
this stuff? Yes, sir?
Anthony Struss, 50,
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
For the record, sir, could you please state your name and your home address?
Anthony Struss, 56 East Saltaire Road, Lindenhurst. I moved into the area 2.5 years ago, and I have one family with an accessory apartment. Okay? I get my permits, okay, but I was told that it had to be owner occupied.
That's because you have because you have an accessory apartment.
Correct, but it's my understanding this gentleman is trying to get his house split into two family, and where it's not owner occupied, so he's going to be renting to who knows who with how many other people, and like this lady said on our block, there's just so many cars already, and you know it just makes it impossible for parking. I have the issue on my block also. I mean, you know, in front of my place, you know. I was under the understanding that
We're not able to grant,
a two-family,
we can't make a one-family house into a two-family house.
there you go.
That's written in the town code.
Correct. And am I correct that it has to be owner-occupied if you have the accessory apartment?
If you have an accessory apartment, it has to be owner occupied.
Correct, so it's only one family in that
This
house.
gentleman just wants to rent the whole house. He doesn't want to have an accessory apartment. So
Oh, okay, it was my understanding he was trying to get it split into a two-family house?
we can't do that. It's
Okay.
according to the code of the town. So
Okay,
certain
all
areas,
right.
certain houses, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else here to speak about this property? Yes, sir. How are you today, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Stephen LaParry, 22 East Saltaire, Lyndhurst, New York.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It changes the face of the neighborhood. Renters and rental properties are often not good for property values because the places don't tend to be well maintained when the owners don't live in them. There is going to be more noise, more traffic, parking on the block with two family rentals, and one, because I heard it's just one, than a one-family home. Additionally, tenants are more transit than typical homeowners. Two-family homes, and also one that's rented, is not a good place for East Saltaire. There's plenty of apartments being built all over the town of Babylon. If people want to rent, they can rent those. We want a better quality of life. We want to live in a nice, quiet area with like I said, a better quality of life. That's why we stayed in the town of Babylon and didn't move out of New York.
Well, let me just say, you know, one thing you mentioned, that pride in the house, or landlords don't take, that's what this whole board is about, to make the landlords take pride in their house. Generally, when renters or landlords come in front of our board, we make sure that the houses that they're renting out look nicer than the other houses in the neighborhood.
It's not.
You know, we have inspectors that went there and stuff like that, so, you know, obviously, there's the code that they have to follow. You know, we have, you know, the grass has to be maintained, you know, screens have to be in the windows, gutters have to be installed, you know, everything has to be in, you know, it has to look like every other house in the neighborhood, if not nicer.
I understand that. Let me tell you something. I lived in Copeg since I was 2. I'm 55 years old. I moved on East Saltaire 23 years ago. It's been a renter house since I got there. I never seen him, and I know who he is. He has a brother that they own Century 21. I never seen him there. So,
I'll find out when he purchased the house, you know, so let me, you know.
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman, he does own multiple properties in the town. And
I
we-
understand that. He's in the business.
and, Yeah, and he's one of the better landlords in the town. I'll just tell
You
you.
should stick around and see what's coming up.
Well, you guys are building plenty of apartments. They could stay there. Let us keep our quality of life on our block.
You're allowed to rent.
We're
the
very
house.
proud of the Venice, and I know you guys got pictures all over the town of the Venice. Let's keep it let's keep it home occupied.
He has rights to.
And so do we. So do we, because you haven't lived on our block. There's been renters ever since, in and out, all bad.
Well, thank you for your input, sir, we got it, and we'll, you know, we'll take it into.
I will complain.
Thank
It's
you.
just too many people.
Anyone
In
else
and
here would like to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, I'd like to have the landlord please come back up. Okay, sir. So you heard some of the complaints from
I
the
did.
neighbors. Are you trying to make this into a two-family house? You're gonna rent it out to one family?
Yes,
Okay.
Is it one family right now in there?
Yes.
Why do they believe there's more than one
I
family?
have no idea.
How many people in the family?
There are a family with husband and wife, 2 children, and her father. That's all that's there. The house has a 2-car wide driveway, so there's only 3 people that can drive. And there's 2-car wide driveway, 2 cars deep, plus there's parking in front of the house, and across the street from this property is 2 vacant lots. That, I don't know who parks there, but some of that. So there's parking. Okay. So there's plenty of parking for that, but the tenants were told, and I certainly could speak to them again, to maintain the parking either in front of or specifically in there. As far as the house is concerned, it's got new siding on the front, new windows on the front, all new leaders and gutters in the last 6 months. The driveway's 2 years old. The siding on the side of the house, the 3 other sides, was done about 6 years ago. The stoop and the railings were done about 5 years ago. And the house is maintained. I mean, I'll argue that there's homes on the block that are owner-occupied that aren't as well maintained as this one. And I appreciate what the gentleman said and the lady to my left. But the house is maintained. We'll do what the town requires in terms of maintaining the property and having it. It's a one-family home. The inspector was just there. You're welcome to come back at any notice, without notice, to take a look. Downstairs is, and it has had a CO, the downstairs. It's got a bedroom, a den, a bathroom, and a laundry room. That's all you've got downstairs.
That's what you're renting?
No, we're renting the whole house. Upstairs is a typical high ranch, 3 bedrooms and 1 bath, which was all redone 3 months ago.
How long have you owned the house?
It was in the family since '92, but then it turned over to my brother and I. But it was in the family visit with my father.
I was there the other day, I knocked on the door, there are family upstairs, and they took her.
Right.
Can't talk.
Would you like her to come up?
No,
No, she's
No?
done
Yeah.
Okay.
If you'd
Listen,
like-
I'll take it after the hearing is
Yeah,
over,
maybe- yeah,
and have a
maybe-
chat with them.
Maybe you could, you know, exchange phone numbers and things like that, so
Sure.
you could speak with him and, you know,
Right next door.
exactly, right next door, exactly, you know. At this time, does anyone else from the board wish to make any more comments or concerns? At this time, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application's been approved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come on, watch out.
What I do suggest is maybe you could just share, you know, your office number with the
I'll take care of it.
neighbors and just you can speak with them.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
68 South 23rd Street in Wyandanch. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. For the record, sir, can you please state your name and your home address?
Jamel Bathia, 12 South 29th Street, Wantage.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the application, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Thank you. Anyone here from the board have any questions or comments or concerns? No?
No, thank
Anyone in
you.
the audience have any questions, comments, or concerns? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Kelly Medwig.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mike Murray.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the application's been granted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
6 Quaker Court in West Babylon. How are you today, sir?
Good evening.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Sure. My name is Eldar Osmanov, 199 Atlantic Place, Hauppauge, New York, 11788.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that you signed?
It was not a renewal.
Oh, that's
It was a
okay.
new application, but yes,
Yeah.
of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for making fun of me
Yeah.
and correcting me.
No, no, no.
For the
I
record,
didn't mean
thank
to.
you. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I do, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm well.
Mike Murray.
Thank you.
We have a few items we'd like you to correct before you're granted your permit.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes. That's your house back there. We'd like you to replace the broken and the uplifted pieces of the sidewalks
Okay.
in front.
Okay.
Homeowners are responsible for the sidewalk. If you see this one here, it's above a quarter inch. It's a tripping hazard.
Trip hazard. Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The driveway needs to be replaced.
Repaved?
Replaced.
Oh, replaced. Okay, gotcha.
Okay? Remove all the debris from the property, loose debris. There was a box there. There's,
Okay.
all that stuff there.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay, I guess it's
Looks
a
like it blew
cul-de-sac. Sometimes the wind blows.
Okay.
I did have actually landscapers already come in. I don't know. I see the pictures were taken on the 4th. I can't recall right now, but they were there around the same time, maybe even before this. The wind might have blown more debris.
Do you visit the property yourself, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
20 minutes away, 15 minutes away
if you
from
could-
Hauppauge, but
and-
yeah.
And you have a regular maintenance schedule with...
I purchased the property in October.
Okay.
It was already winter. I didn't
Uh-huh.
hire anybody,
Yeah.
but they started already, and this will be ongoing
Okay,
going
great.
forward
Okay.
on a weekly basis.
That's great.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
And 2 pieces of the stockade fence, would you like you to replace them, please?
That's actually on my agenda. Maybe even the entire thing to make it all
That'd be nice.
look the
That'd
same.
be great.
That's something with the warmer weather I was planning on doing.
Yeah. No, yeah, we'll give you time.
Question? As far as the driveway and everything, is there a time frame I have?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna give you,
Okay.
give you time.
Okay.
Okay, I have photos if you'd like them.
No, but if
Yeah.
you have a copy, I'll take them, sure.
Yeah.
July 26th.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? Hearing none, at this time, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend till July 26th. If you do the work before that, just let us know.
Okay.
Oh, she said 26th. Did the 31st or 26th?
26th?
Okay.
Okay. So at this time, do we have a motion? Do we have a second?
Second by Mike Murray.
31st, I'm
31st.
sorry, it's July 31st.
Sure, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So, sir, just so you know, let's just recap. We're going to ask that you replace the cracked pieces of the sidewalk,
Right.
repair all the uplifted sidewalk pieces, replace the driveway, remove all the debris, paint and repair the shed, also replace the pieces of the stockade fence.
Right.
I have
Okay.
everything written down if you want it.
I'll take that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming down. Thank you for understanding.
Have a good evening.
You as well. 148 Sams Avenue in Deer Park.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you today?
I'm good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Great, thank you. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Robin Adams, 148 Samus Avenue, Deer Park.
So you live in this house? It's a
Yes.
two-family house?
Yes.
Okay. When you sent in when you sent in the application, you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Thank you for sending in the picture of the sign. I know there was an issue. Our inspector didn't see the sign, but then you had it in the folder that you inspect. Yes, thank you. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns?
No, thank
No,
you.
thank you, sir.
Anyone in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve by Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria
All
Adisi.
in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, permits have been granted. Thank you.
Thank you.
1384 Little East Neck Road in West Babylon. How are you today, sir?
Good.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
Desmond D'Souza, 803 Belmore Avenue, East Meadow, New York.
Thank you, sir. When you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, sir. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
Yes, I would. Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
Good.
We have a couple of items that you need to correct before we'll issue the permit. You need to remove the old stockade fence,
Okay.
okay? You need to remove the debris that's all around the property, including the bag debris, so debris that's scattered around, and also the bags of debris,
Okay.
okay? And repair the patio in the rear. There it is, right there.
And the railing.
The whole thing. You need
Okay.
to repair it, railings, some, concrete, concrete work.
Okay.
Mess. Okay?
Yep.
Anyone else from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property? Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to July 31st to make the necessary repairs. Mark Smith.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria
All
Adisi.
in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Sir, we're going to extend this to July 31st to make the necessary repairs, which you have to remove the old stockade fence, the pieces, the debris in the back.
The
all
debris
this-
everywhere.
All this
Like
debris,
all over.
all in the pictures. We have pictures for you. Also the bag debris. We're going to ask you also to repair the patio in the rear, the concrete work, the railings need to be replaced. Just needs a really good cleaning, this property. Okay, and we're going to give you to July 31st. If you get it done ahead of time, we'll just ask you to send it to us.
Okay.
Okay? At this time, I would like to remind you, sir, that you're also here for 15 South 26th Street in Wyandanch.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to remind you, sir, that you're still under oath.
Yep.
Okay, when you sent in the application for this property, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns?
I would, Mr. Chairman, Mark Smith.
Yes, sir?
All right, Mr. D'Souza, before we can issue your permit, we have some items that we'd like for you to correct on this property. First, power wash the home and gutters.
Okay.
Remove all debris. Okay.
Okay.
Paint the chimney.
Okay.
Repair the gutters,
Power wash.
or I should say install.
Does someone live in those?
No.
Is that a shed? I mean, there's an air conditioning unit there.
What is that?
It's the tenant has that for the to play cards or whatever in the summer.
See this back patio right over here?
Yep. Remove and replace all the broken cement in the rear.
I might be able to remove it instead of replacing it.
Okay.
Power wash.
And I guess power wash all of the, power wash the siding.
Okay.
Anyone here, is that it, Mr. Smith?
That's it. That'll be it.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to July 31st to make all the necessary repairs.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Maria
All
Adisi.
in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So we're gonna extend this to July 31st. You need to power wash the entire home and gutters, remove all the debris, paint the chimney, repair the gutters, remove or replace the broken pieces of cement in the rear. And also, I would like to maybe send an inspector down to make sure no one's living in that house with the air conditioner.
The inspector was there.
Did they go in?
He was in.
Did they go in there?
Oh, yeah.
With the air conditioning?
He opened the door. He went in there.
Okay, so it's not locked or anything if we send the
No,
inspector
no.
down?
No, he was in.
Okay, just wanted, because whenever we see an air conditioner in a shed, most of the time means someone's living in there, but,
Yeah, he was in there.
okay. Okay, great, thank you, sir. So we're gonna extend you until July 31st. We have pictures for you, and also, if you want us to write down what you,
Yeah, I would
Okay.
appreciate that.
The photographs we have, too.
Both properties are on here.
Okay. And the photograph,
yes, sir.
you like the photographs? For both properties.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Take care.
As we move on to the renewals, 55 3rd Street in West Babylon. How are you today, sir?
Fine. How are you?
Good, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, could you please state your name and your home address?
My name is Luigi Comiso. I live in 1550 3rd Street, West Babylon.
When you sent in the renewal, sir, do you agree to the terms and conditions on this property? You agree to the terms and conditions, right, that you signed the paper?
Yes.
Okay. So anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. There's a couple things that you need to remedy as well on your property before we can approve. One is you need to remove the vehicle from the driveway. Okay? You have debris that is around the home that needs to be cleaned up. There's a rear gutter that needs to be repaired. And you need to remove that car chassis from the back.
In the back, that,
You gotta remove the car and the chassis
and the chassis.
and the frame.
Don't you think I told him to do that?
I'm sure you're neighbors, right? You're right,
I live across the street.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, let him know that, you can't get approved unless these things are done.
So I have to, he's gonna have to move out the car out of there,
And
and
the
the chassis,
And the engine on the,
and the engine, and the gutter in the
Clean
back.
up.
It's gotta be fixed. Okay.
And paint the back of the house. It looks like the back of the
The
house.
back of the house, that's the first thing I told him, is to clean the house.
And I have the pictures if you would like to take them. You can take the pictures
Yes,
with you.
yes, I will.
Anyone else from the board wish to speak regarding this property? Anyone in the audience wish to speak regarding this property? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to extend to July 31st, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Mr. Camiso, we're going to ask that you, we're going to extend this to July 31st for you. We're going to ask you to remove the vehicle from the driveway, the one that's covered. Remove all the debris. There's a lot of debris around the whole property. Repair the rear gutter. Remove the car chassis, the fence pieces that are just lying around the property, the engine, and paint the back of the house. Okay, sir? And also fix, if you see in this picture here, the gutter is not connected to the leaders, so it just needs to be, connected to the
Oh,
leaders.
in the back, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Okay, sir? Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. Thank you for understanding. We have pictures if you need them.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Get home
Good
safe,
night.
my friend. 227 9th Street in West Babylon. How are you today?
Both of us? Hi, how are you? Okay, I mean, I'm gonna help him if he has any trouble. Okay.
How are you today? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. That's yes. Yes.
Yes.
Do you swear, for the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Anastasia Tsiknas, 52 Grand Place, East Northport.
Okay?
And Tono Mashu,
Anastasios Stathakos,
your address.
227
No,
9th Street,
no, were you
131 Oakville Avenue, Dix Hills.
Okay, thank you. And when you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions that the town sent you?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board wish to speak regarding this property?
I would, Mr. Chairman. So you also have some things that need to be remedied. There's quite a bit of debris around the home that needs to be removed. Okay? The driveway needs to be replaced.
What do you mean, like repaved?
Replaced.
Replaced.
Like,
We'll show you.
The driveway is very new.
what?
And got to definitely do a big cleanup over there.
Okay.
You got to paint the stairway on the side and rear of the home.
Paint it, okay.
You also have a commercial vehicle that needs to be removed.
The commercial vehicle is a red truck.
So,
There now.
I think that αυτός που μένει πάνω είναι το δικό του το truck.
He parks it in the driveway a lot. You can't have a commercial vehicle on the property.
So, where should he park it? I think that's his work vehicle, I think. I'm
He'll
not
have
sure
to park it at work and bring his car home, or whatever he has to do.
So,
It could interfere with your permit.
that specific type of car, okay. Κατάλαβες.
I tell him.
Unlicensed.
And there's also an unlicensed vehicle that needs to be removed.
That doesn't have plates, πρέπει να φύγει.
Έχει πλέον.
Δεν έχει plates, πρέπει να φύγει από το property.
Οκ. Έχει plates.
No.
Το έχει μπροστά.
Is there plates on the front of that car? No.
There's no plate.
No.
Δεν έχει, no. Πρέπει να το βγάλει.
All right, I tell him.
Anyone else have any?
And I can give you the,
I do, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir, Mr. Martin.
I see you have 3 electric meters for the home.
Dielectric meters.
Are you renting out?
So there's the top floor, the bottom floor, and then the basement, which is supposed to be storage, but there's lights in there, which he usually.
So the basement is not being rented?
No, it's storage. And at the boiler.
You willing
room's
to
in the
another
corner.
inspection for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone else have any questions, concerns?
Is that egress window?
Yeah.
Anyone here in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? Hearing none. At this time, do we have a motion?
motion to extend to July 31st. Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. So we're going to keep this open until 7:31. There are a few things, we have some pictures for you that we need you to, fix.
Okay. you
Please
have it.
reiterate it, remove all the debris around the property, there's a lot of debris. Replace the driveway, paint the stairway on the side and rear of the home, remove the commercial vehicle, remove the unlicensed vehicle, and also, we will also have another inspection because of the third electrical meter.
Okay, is that gonna be,
Somebody will contact you.
okay,
Okay?
and everything's written in a.
Yes, everything's
Okay,
written
so I
down
can
for you.
let them know. So this one, the first one is mine, and the second one is my dad's.
Mark, did you
Thank you.
write it?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Did you write it down, Mark?
No, as a matter of fact,
No,
you
here,
know what?
you can take this sheet. I have it written down.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
79 South 35th Street in Wyandanch. are you today, sir?
Okay.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? so help
Yes,
you
I
God?
do.
Thank you, sir. For the record, can you please state your name and your home address?
Nelson Charles, 22 Davidson Street, Wyandanch, New York, 11798.
Thank you, sir. For the record, when you sent in the renewal, do you agree to the terms and conditions?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone here from the board have any questions or concerns regarding this property?
No, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Anyone in the audience have any questions or concerns regarding this property? No? At this time, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve, Carla Bryant.
Seconded by?
Seconded by Mark Smith.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, this application has been approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Before we go on, sir, can we help you? Are you here for? Which,
I will see that later. I don't know when he's at.
I'm sorry, could you just, yeah.
It's for a rental permit. They're getting a rental permit. No, it did get approved.
Oh, yes.
It did get approved. It did get approved.
It did get
It was approved.
It did.
Yeah.
He's one of the landlord's one of the better landlords in town, you know, and he makes sure, you know, he's good.
No, you didn't have to come in, they just let you know that the house is gonna be rented and you had some concerns, you could come in.
Okay?
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good night.